So it is that this very weekend I purchased this chain on Merchant's Row as well. Other than that, it has no lineage except for all my love and admiration.
Are there spurs to be presented?
Your Majesty, there are. These spurs are one of the symbols of knighthood, to ride forth in the crown's name, for the very word knight emerges from horse, equine, and this is your symbol to ride forth.
Thank you, Grace.
These spurs are for Sir Phipps, a member of long standing in the chivalry of Artemisia and Eatonville. Wear them well. And, Raven, from my foot, you hold this spur's mate. I've never given spurs before. This goes back to its mate. This is a very lovely set of spurs for dress to show. This is utilitarian. These have no particular beauty, but what you add to them, except in their very essence of purpose. Use those for fighting.
Is there a sword?
Here's your Majesty. Raven, I'm asking you to stand. As your former knight, it is my great pleasure to gird you with the outward symbol of our order, that being the sword. Remember always that there is one blade to cut through, and there is one blade for mercy.
Yeah, like, is there a belt?
Yes, Your Majesties, there is a belt. This is the work of Sir Landau. It has no lineage, other than Jane work.
Yeah, where were you?
I was putting the belt in. You got here, man.
Raven.
Your Majesty,
Raven. This journey of yours has not been a straight line. It has had many twists and turns. And every one of those turns has been taken by your lady as well. And so, Sandra, if you would like to join me. This is yours. To be your inspiration. Please take a nap.
Raven, we will now hear your oath on this sword this day.
As the links of this chain shows the link to your crown, you will
Repeat after me, even if you're resolving this. This day do I, Robert the Raven MacLeod. This day do I, Robert the Raven MacLeod, render homage and fealty to the crown and kingdom of Artemisia. Render homage and fealty to the crown and kingdom of Artemisia. At this time, I swear to support the laws At this time, I swear to support the laws, ideals, and traditions of the Society and these Griffin lands, to loyally defend the kingdom and uphold the crown, to faithfully fulfill my military obligations, to this Griffin kingdom, to speak and be silent, to strike and to spare, to be the shield of innocence, the sword of justice, and a link in the circular chain that binds the crown to the people, and the people to the crown, forever and always to be a good and true knight. Least I be bound with my chain, hung with my belt, and the spurs be hacked from my heels in degradation. These words swear I, Robert LaRaven MacLeod, until the Griffin no longer flies. Death takes me or the world end.
And we, Timmur,
And Tianna.
do hear these words and know them to be true.
Feel the weight of this king,
Dub thee once for faith and fortitude. Dub thee twice for strength and courage. We dub thee Knight of Artemisia.
Good brothers, if we stand behind him.
Raven, may this be the last blow you receive unanswered. Brother, receive him.
To all and singular who come before these presents, greeting from Timmur II and Tianna II, King and Queen of glorious Artemisia. Know ye our mind in full concerning our subject, Robert LaRaven MacLeod of Lochsallen. We place a high value upon certain of our subjects who through great sacrifice, effort, diligence, and duty are not only subjects worthy of our notice, but also inspire others of our populace to excel in those arts of peace and war that contribute to our kingdom's glory and honor. We have been regaled of his renown by many of our subjects. He has, through great effort, attained mastery of the noble and gentle skill at arms with the chivalric weapons of sword, mace, spear, and shield. He has equipped himself in a manner that reflects well upon us and our kingdom. He has served our barony of Lochsallen in several offices, not the least as seneschal, in order that Lochsallen may flourish and grow within our society. He has garbed himself in a manner befitting a person of noble upbringing. He and his house have provided us and our Baron and Baroness of Lochsallen with many beautiful scrolls as gifts to those being recognized for their achievements. And he has provided us and our populace with many hours of entertainment through song, dance, and jest, uplifting our hearts with joy and humor. He has encouraged by word, act, and deed many of our populace to grow as warriors, artisans, and vessels. He freely shares what he knows to all who make the effort to partake of his knowledge. Being petitioned by our peers and subjects and being in agreement, we therefore bestow the accolade of Knight of the Society of Creative Anachronism upon Sir Robert LaRaven MacLeod and grant him the right to bear arms in the society by letters patent to wit, or a piled berth between two ravens, a dorst regarding sable. Thus we grant him all rights and privileges pertaining to this high station, as well as subject him to all of its duties and responsibilities, and admonish him that the higher that he ascendeth in the society, the more should he be diligent in word and deed, for the fall is equally great. We charge him therefore to be true, steadfast, and honorable in all things, that he may continue to bring glory upon Artemisia. Done this 14th day of February in the 43rd year since the rediscovery of courtesy and chivalry in the modern age. Timmur, Huang Di, Tianna, Ni Huang.